of our people voted, participated in the elections, and in Estonia, as we are known as Estonia, so from Estonia, the country, then we also have e-elections, and from these 64.2%, every third person voted electronically here. I was chosen to be one of the newest generation members to vote electronically with my smartphone. Currently, we haven't reached that level yet, but hopefully in 2 years, 3 years' time, we are going to reach that level as well, so that you can use your electronic devices, smartphones, tablets to participate in these elections. So it's actually very, very easy for me to less than 1 minute to participate in the elections. And what is actually very interesting to mention to you, is the thing that you can actually vote for. This electronic voting time is not limited by 1 day. It's actually happening during pre-election time. So pre-elections are happening 7 days. And during these 7 days, you can vote 24/7, and you can re-change your vote for how many times you want. You can change for 2 times, 3 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, if you are playing online. But actually, of course, everybody has only one vote. And at the deadline, your last vote will be counted as your official vote. So it's actually, we thought that it will help more and more people to participate, like to reach Scandinavian levels, 70–80%, but actually it stays approximately the same here. So around 60%, more than 60%, are participating in the parliament elections, and it is a cool way to spare your time, but not to go to the voting booth, waste the time of walking to the voting booth and finding out the exact person. It's cool to drink your morning coffee on Saturday morning and give your vote. So it's actually very easy here. And for example, from Estonian Parliament side, also our government is called e-government, so they are not using any paper during their meetings, during their documentation. For example, we in Estonian Parliament, we are wanting to reach that e-Parliament level, and currently we are taking some steps towards it. From my example, I can say that as a Parliament Chancellor or whoever, I cannot sign here my documents anymore with paper and pencil. So I can sign them in digital ways. No other solutions for that. So it's actually easy. You can do it from every part of the world where you have at least Wi-Fi or at least 3G internet connection. So in that case, it's a very cool thing. What we actually want other people to learn from us and how we manage with that. Of course, I can say that it's not 100% secure or certain. There has been some problems with that, but we have fixed it very quickly. Very quickly. And what else I can say, that in our country, where there are 1.3 million people, it's working, but we don't know how it will work, for example, in Finland, where are 5.5 million people living, or other big countries, Germany, United States, and so on. So probably Russian hackers are it. As our parliament members are saying, just by joking. So, but that will be all from my side about the Estonian Parliament, and a very quick overview about this e-system and the election here. And right now, from your side, if there are some questions about Parliament's work, please, welcome to ask me questions. Yeah.
With this e-election, how do you identify yourself?
With our two PIN codes. First of all, with my smartphone, I need to download the special application, voting application. Then I needed to identify myself with PIN 1 code, what we have currently Smart ID. Smart ID is for me the easiest way, but for example, I can do it with my ID card if I put it in computer or mobile ID here. Then when you choose the person you wanted to be elected to the parliament, then to submit this vote you needed to put PIN 2 code. And that gives you official like signature that you participated in the voting, and later I was sent the QR code what I will open if I want to see if I voted for that person that I was shown already on my smartphone, that name, and that it went to the person I meant, whom I voted here. So it's very, very easy to do that. Yeah, so.
How can I make sure, or how does it work that people actually have belief in the fact that their signature that they voted and what they voted are in two different systems, so that cannot be linked to each other?
Let's say we believe that it is good and cool thing, and of course we're afraid of different hackers. There has been some hackers here, but we can say that Estonia has suffered a lot from different cyber attacks, especially from Russian side. After 2007, we have had different cyber attacks here. Our state websites were hacked, our banks websites were hacked. But with that thing, we actually defended it very well. And currently, as we have this know-how, we also have one of the headquarters of cyber attack. So there are two headquarters currently in the world. One is in Washington, D.C., United States, and the second one is in Tallinn, still.